So before we start every class, we start out with a Robert's Rule of Orders. This is just to make sure the class runs smoothly. So this is a professional learning environment, and our goal is to make sure every single person here gets real value that they can execute on immediately. So with that being said, respect is non-negotiable. We expect all attendees to be respectful to myself and our team and everyone in this room. No interruptions, no talking over others, and no negative or disruptive behaviors. Excuse me. Please keep all questions relevant to this class or training only. We have designated moments for question and answer, so make sure you hold your questions or drop them in the chat, and our team members will answer them accordingly. Also, just to be clear, any form of disrespect, inappropriate language, or disruption will result in immediate removal from this session. If this was a paid session, it would be without a refund. We protect the space and we take this very seriously. Last but not least, this session is for educational purposes only. No recording, sharing, or redistributing of any part of this training without permission. That is strictly prohibited. So if you're here to learn, grow, and execute, you're in the right room. Let's get ready to get to work. This class tonight is on concessions and the business model and how that will look and what that entails. So the objective is not just to sell cups. Your objective is to sell to as many customers as possible, as efficiently as possible, while protecting your profit on every serving. So that is the goal and the key to this. By the end of this class, you should be able to set up an efficient water ice concession station, store and serve your water ice at the proper temperatures, determine how much product to purchase for an event, control your portions and reduce your product waste, calculate the approximate cost per serving, price your cups for healthy concession margins, build a simple high volume menu, prepare for games, tournaments, festivals, and school events. Increase your average customer spending through upsells. Track your inventory, sales, and profitability. So all of these things you should be able to do by the end of this session, or have knowledge to be able to do it by the end of this session. So that we want you to understand the event selling, base selling, why high traffic events create revenue opportunities, the difference between a concession stand and a normal retail, identifying your peak selling periods, pre-game sales, halftime and intermission rushes, between game sales, post-game sales, and why preparation determines how much money you can make during these windows. So you don't want to start preparing when the crowd arrives. You want to be prepared before the crowd arrives. Water iced tea, is there anything you would like to add to that before I continue on?
No, you hit it on the head. You definitely want to prep. Like Cuz saying, he got a football game. He's prepping, what's the day? Tuesday. His game is Friday. And he's prepping today. So the main thing with sports, especially sports schools, anything with high traffic, with a lot of customers coming at once, you definitely want to be prepared. And if you're selling pre-made cups like he doing, it's way easier because all you're doing is passing cups out, receiving your payment. So that's a little bit easier. But if you're scooping on site, you definitely want to be prepared. You want to have certain flavors in certain places because one reason, certain flavors like mango, if you got it at the top of your freezer, it'll melt faster at the top. So you want to have that at the bottom so it can freeze. It's a softer flavor. Little things like that as you go along in your water ice journey, you'll understand and you'll be better prepared. You'll know exactly which flavor is in what part of your freezer if you're scooping. All that matters because time matters when you're serving 300-400 people at one time and you scooping. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm gonna let you go to the next one, but definitely preparation is definitely key when you're doing those high traffic events like that.
Okay. So the next thing you want to do is your concession stand setup. So this is set up and it's designed so your workers or you aren't constantly crossing over one another. So there are recommended work zones. So zone 1, order and payment. So in the order and payment zone, you want to have your menu board, your cash box or POS. So if you're doing Cash App with Zelle, you want to have that presented so that they can just go there, put their phone there to the queue and pay your thing. A QR code payment option, which is what I was just speaking about, and order taking. That's zone 1. Zone 2 is your product. That is your water ice buckets, your freezers or your coolers, scoopers, gloves, and towels, paper towels, napkins, etc. Zone 3, accessibility, assembly. So this is how you would assemble, set up your area. You will have your cups, your lids, your napkins, your spoons, and toppings if desired. That's zone 3. Zone 4 is your pickup area. That is where your finished orders are handed to your customers away from your ordering station whenever space permits. So if you don't have the space, we know that's not possible. But if you do have the space, you want to make sure your space is set up in zones 1, 2, and 3. You want to have an equipment checklist, which would be your water ice buckets, your freezer or approved cold storage station, your insulated coolers when it's appropriate, your cups, your lids, your spoons, your scoopers, disposable gloves, hand washing and sanitation supplies, napkins and paper towels, trash bags, menu, pricing and signage, POS or your cash box, extension cords if permitted, temperature monitoring equipment, your inventory sheet, and sales tracking sheet. You want to design your stand around one question. How quickly can we move a customer from ordering to payment to product to pickup? Is there anything you would like to add? Water, iced tea, or cow? Did everybody understand what I was saying in reference to that? 3 zones. You set up your zones for your order. You set up your zone for your payment. And then you set up your zone to give them their product. And in each of these zones, there are different things in place.
Yeah, so I would like to add back to just being prepared. There's nothing worse than leaving your cups at the house, leaving your spoons at the house, leaving your napkins. I mean, we done went to events and left scoopers. Like she said it. So what we started to do to, not run into those issues, we carry game day bins. So each bin would be set up with the supply. So one bin had the cups, the spoons, the napkins. And when you talk about cups, we had 5 different sizes. We carry small, medium, large, extra large, and megas. Now, as I start doing events and it start getting really busy for us at events, I cut that from 5 to 3 sizes, which was small, medium, large. They was the only sizes that we sold at events, just to make sure that we do keep those cups and we don't run out of certain flavors. Now, granted, at events, typically your small cups is going to run out faster than any other cups. Everybody wants smalls. But the people that know you, like let's just say you got a football contract and they know you for coming there now, that's when your mediums and your larges will sell more. So you definitely want to make sure. What we would do, we'll bring at least 4 packs of smalls, 2 mediums, 2 larges. That's how we would do it. Just to make sure that we got enough cups with us, because them cups, you think you got a lot of cups, them cups start, once 1, 2, 3 cups go, them cups start flying. So just make sure that you prepare. Like I said, the scoopers, there's been times we definitely left scoopers and somebody had to go home and grab the scoopers. So just make sure you create your list and definitely make sure you prepare with your with your things that you need to serve the people. And another important thing is she was talking about Cash App, Zelle, and everything. My experience with a lot of football games, stuff like that, is more cash than anything. So make sure you got change with you. We try to keep at least So certain games will bring about $150 worth of change, but for the most part, you'll at least want to have $60 worth of change. That's ones, fives, and tens. But if it's 500 people, like Kyle said, you might want to bring closer to 150 and change, just so you can make sure you got change for everybody.
Definitely 150, man. They gonna come with 20s, and they gonna kill your cash. The big bills, they gonna kill it.
I'm late.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, team. Moving on. Module 3. Temperature, storage, and scoopability. This is very important. Your temperature affects your product, the quality, the texture, your service speed, and waste. So your product should remain properly frozen while being stored according to the product's handling requirements. It needs to reach the appropriate scoopable consistency before service without compromising food safety or product integrity. So you need to have your proper frozen storage. You need to monitor your freezer temperatures if you're using a freezer. Preparing the product before the event, which is what Kyle was talking about, doing pre-scoop, pre-packaged cups. Rotating your buckets. Water iced tea spoke about that. Your softer flavors at the bottom, harder flavors on top. You rotate them so your softer flavors doesn't melt too quick. Avoid unnecessary thaw freeze cycles. Keeping your bucket lid secured. I cannot stress that enough. I know you're going to be serving these customers. Make sure your buckets stay tightly secured. The lid is on tight. Protect your product from contamination. What do you do when your product becomes soft? I'm going to let Water Iced Tea speak on that. And why repeatedly leaving buckets open increases quality and sanitation risk. So the key principle, you want to keep it cold enough to protect the product, but scoopable enough to protect your speed. Water Iced Tea, but you can't elaborate on that.
Yeah, if you got, like I said, you got flavors that's softening up on you, and you scoop them, keep those flavors at the bottom of your freezer. The bottom of your freezer is the coldest part of your freezer. If you at the top, there's more air getting in there. The more air get in there, the more softer and the quicker your bucket is going to melt. So flavors like mango, coconut, cotton candy, strawberry lemonade, regular strawberry, those flavors I tend to keep at passion fruit. I keep those at the bottom of my freezer just to stop the air from getting in there and melting those flavors quick. Flavors like cherry, blueberry, especially cherry and blueberry. I keep that at the top of my freezer because those are the flavors that are going to go the quickest. Cherry, the kids love red and blue. Those flavors are going to fly. So I keep those at the top of my freezer. It's right there for me to scoop it. And sour apple too. That's another one I keep at the top of my freezer.
That. Module 4, your portion control. This is the money is in the scoop. Why is this important? If one employee serves the correct portion while another consistently overfills your cups, your company can lose dozens of servings from the same bucket. So, how do you avoid that? Correct scoop size, level versus oversized portions, proper cup filling, consistency between employees, and you teach them how to train volunteers quickly. So you might want to train a couple of volunteers so they will know how to scoop to avoid that from happening. So you want total product cost divided by your expected number of servings, which will equal approximate product cost per serving. So that means that goes into details with your cups, your spoons, your lids, your napkins, your toppings, your payment processing, and other direct serving expense. So let me give you an example. If a bucket costs $45 and the produce approximately 50 servings, it would be 45 divided by 50, which would equal 90 cents product cost per serving. So if the cup, spoon, napkin, and related supplies add another 25 cents, estimated direct cost becomes $1.15 per serving at a $5 selling price. So $5 minus $1.15 equals $3.85 gross contribution per cup. That is before your labor, your event fees, your overhead, taxes, waste, and other expenses. This is why portion control matters. What a iced tea, Kyle, would y'all care to elaborate on that?
You want this one, Kyle?
Yeah, I take it. Uh, Portion size definitely matters. You don't want doing concessions. That's really like a big event. You ain't doing concessions for 25 people, so you want to make sure you got your portion size really down pat, so that you're not giving out too much ice, or that you're not giving out too little ice. So you definitely want to have your portion size and your price points together for your event.
Funny you say that. That goes right into module 5. How do you price your cups? Your pricing should consider your product cost, your serving size, your packaging, your labor, your event fees, local market, customer demographics, competition, desired margin, waste, and product processing fees. So here's a way to calculate that. Your selling price equals your direct cost per cup equals your gross contribution per cup. Then your gross contribution per cup times the number of cups sold equals your estimated gross contribution. So let me give you an example. 100 cups times that number we had before times $3.85 equals $385. This makes the economics visual. So instead of offering too many sizes, you want to keep the menu simple. Example, regular $4, large $6, or regular $5, large $7. The actual pricing should be adjusted for each organization's cost and market. So you should adjust it according to your events that you're in. A concession menu should be easy to understand within seconds. So you want them to be able to look at that menu and know what they want, how much that cup costs, what size that cup is. Customers standing in a concession line should not need to spend more than 2 minutes to make a decision. What a iced tea, Kyle, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah.
So, oh,
Oh, go ahead. Kyle. I'll let you go, Kyle.
so having your sizes for your cups, uh, like she said, keep it simple. A large and a medium, or a small and a large, two sizes. Uh, Speed is key when it comes to big events, because you don't want a super long line. You don't want people turning around because they don't want to stand in your line. So you want it to quit. And if you actually scooping, that's gonna play part into your time as well. You get what I'm saying? So if you got 15 people in a line, that's 15 cups you got to scoop right then and there. And so you want to keep it flowing. You don't want, I ain't gonna say you don't want to bring out all your flavors, but if you got 15 flavors, maybe bring out 10, maybe bring out 8. You get what I'm saying? Just because people are standing in line and choose and switch it up, and that makes time go by a lot slower when it's people waiting in line. Go ahead, T.
And to piggyback off of what he said, when we started doing concessions, we used to bring out all 18 flavors, but then we started cutting it down to 10 for two reasons. One reason, like he said, you don't want people taking too much time picking out flavors, mixing flavors. You don't want that because that'll make your line back up for sure. And the second reason, certain flavors are going to sell out way faster than other flavors. So when you cut it down to 8 buckets or something like that, and you could bring 2 buckets of blueberry, 2 buckets of cherry, 2 buckets of strawberry lemonade, that makes it better because 9 times out of 10, your blueberry gonna go way before any other flavors go. So certain flavors you definitely going to want to double up on when you're doing concessions because people are visual people. So let's just say Kyle's school colors is blue and white, and he got blueberry and lemon. He come up with a nickname for the school mascot just that fast. That blueberry and lemon is going to sell more than anything in his freezer. So keep in mind when you're doing concessions, it's visual too. So if the school colors is red and blue, you want red and blue. If they blue and yellow, you want blue and yellow. So
All right. Module 6. How much profit should I order? So this is a major point for schools and organizations. We want to estimate how much inventory you use it. And the way to do that is your expected attendance times your expected purchase rate will equal your projected customers. Then you're going to take your projected customers, divide that by your expected servings per bucket, will give you an estimated buckets needed. So here's an example. You got 500 people. Estimated water ice purchase rate, 20%. 500 times 20% is 100 potential customers. So if you tested serving yield is approximately 50 cups per bucket, then 50 divided by 100 divided by 50 would give you 2 buckets. Then you want to consider a reasonable buffer. So you want to depend on your weather, your event length, how long is your event, number of games, historical sales, how many sales have you made in the past, other food vendors that might be at your event, the age of people at your the age of your attendees, whether water ice is the primary dessert option. So you want to forecast first and order second. Kyle, I see your hands up. What would you like to add to that?
So everything she just told you, I had to do all that for this event coming up. First thing I did was check the weather. How hot is it gonna be? You gotta account for what time of day is it. You get what I'm saying? So say you had a football game at 2:30 in the day. That's the heat of the day. You get what I'm saying? So you definitely want to account for what the weather's gonna be, what the temperature's gonna be, and another thing is, like she said, if you have done this event before, how many have you done? How many? What's your average number? What day of the week too? You get what I'm saying? So if it's a Friday night game or a Saturday night game, you know a lot more people gonna come out to that. One thing that you do have to account for is people are going to come back and get another cup. So if you think all these people, these 500 people, everyone's gonna buy one cup, no. People are coming back. The most I done had somebody buy 6 cups. One, because they want to taste the flavors, and two, they kept sharing with people back in the stands. So you want to account for that. And people are coming with kids. It's, you know, you're gonna be selling. If you have cups left, you're gonna be selling cups when the game is over.
facts.
And they're gonna be telling you hey, it's time to pack up, water ice, man. And it's like, all right, I'm about to move this to the parking lot because the players gonna want cups after the game from both
Exactly.
teams. You need to it's a lot of things that play a part. People gonna be knocking on your truck and you trying to pull away.
I done had to scoop out my trunk before. Like, he not lying.
Hey,
Listen, man,
for real.
I hope y'all really taking heed to what y'all hearing tonight, because we didn't have this starting out. Like, when we doing football games, we didn't know none of this stuff. These last 10 minutes, they giving y'all some good game, man.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this season. I know people think summertime is the season, but I'm gonna tell you, nothing jam like, man, football games. Nothing jam, and not just high school or just AAU. Like, man, track meets, sporting events during the school year. Sporting events is it, y'all. Because people are coming, people are finding money to spend money. Because and people not used to eating water ice at football games. People used to eating hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries, chicken strips. Water ice is a whole nother equation when it comes to. I'm telling you, y'all. I done had kids drag teachers. Man, they was spanking the teachers. The kids was dragging the teachers to buy cups. They was buying 15 cups at a time. It was hectic. So like that's why I gotta do the pre-scoop because it's you're gonna have to bring out 20 buckets realistically, and you're gonna have to hold them 20 buckets and you're gonna scoop them 20 buckets. It's going they coming. They definitely coming. So really, concessions is it, guys. And don't think it's just in the fall, even in the winter. Basketball, if you could get into different basketball leagues, the outdoor basketball leagues, they got the urban leagues that the adults play in. They got the AAU basketball. But if you could just do high school basketball games, you got JV, you got girls, you got varsity, you got 3 games back to back. So you talking from 4 o'clock to 9:30, trapped in the gym. And once the sodas run out from concessions, you all there is.
Mm-hmm.
And when my bad, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll let you finish and then I'm gonna continue on.
Yeah, so just plan accordingly. Get into concessions, y'all. Get into concessions. Like this my first year. I got 2 contracts, the same day contracts. That means every day one team play, the other team play. So I'm running 2 contracts at the same time with 2 teams in the same league. You get what I'm saying? So now you turning your $1,400 to $2,800 day into double because you're doing 2 at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're talking, $4,000, $8,000 a day. That's changing your trajectory. That's changing your week. You get what I'm saying? So proper planning, y'all. Proper planning and consistency. Whenever these teams play another team, these teams are gonna want you at their events, at their home games. And if you don't have to be there, you could just sell them 100 to 300 cups for the low and let them sell it out their concessions. Then you could be in multiple places at one time and not be there. Because you could drop off 300 cups to 3 games. That's 900 cups. You just sold 900 cups a day and you ain't been there. You just had to make 3 drops.
Very true. Allison, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you, but questions is after this. So if you could put your question in the chat, I'll make sure I get to it once I'm done teaching the class. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you, but we do have a little more to cover. So module 7, building your high value menu. So want to let you know, more flavors do not automatically equal more sales. I'm going to say that again. More flavors do not automatically equal more sales. And this is why. Too many choices, like we was discussing earlier, will slow down your lines, will increase your inventory, will create more open buckets, it will increase waste, and it makes forecasting difficult. So you want to start with a controlled flavor mix. So here's an example. 4 to 6 proven flavors, your 4 to 6 top flavors. Then you want to consider 1 premium flavor, 1 seasonal flavor, 1 team or school theme flavor. You want your flavors to match your school colors or your team colors or their mascots, tournaments, homecomings, championships, and special events. So instead of selling only blue raspberry in a place that can market a theme such as Tiger Freeze, that turns an ordinary concession item into an event-specific product. which is exactly what Kyle was speaking on and what Ice T was speaking on. Is there anything y'all want to add before I move on?
No, you can keep it pushing. You hit that on the head.
All right. Module 8, selling and upselling. So we want you to understand that the person working the concession window is also a salesperson. You are still a salesperson in that concession window. So instead of small or large, we want you to train yourself to suggest the higher value option. Would you like to make that a large? Other strategies, you could do combo pricing. You could do family bundles. You could do multi-cup specials, premium flavor upgrades, team themed specials, and limited time flavors. So you want to keep your upsells simple. During peak concession traffic, complicated offers slow down the line. Anything you want to add to that? What I see your cow.
Yeah, no, you hit that on the head too. A quick little gem I'm gonna tell y'all though with concessions too. When she talking about combos, we started taking water with us as well because we realized that for some reason the concession stand always ran out of waters or just didn't have water. So it's on top of the water ice, we'll get probably like 4 cases of water too. And we selling waters for $5-6 a water. I'm talking about water straight from Rite Aid, like you getting 3 packs for $10, and you selling them $5 and $6 of water. So, and they buying them. You got people giving you $20 for 2 waters, telling you keep the change, all types of crazy stuff. So make sure you bring that water with you, man. That water sells at football games.
Hey, I'm gonna add for different add-ons. If you can, man, and you got your food handler's license, bring a grill, hot dogs, half smokes, cheeseburgers, food and water ice, man, go hand in hand. You need that. You need that. Hot food and cold food go hand in hand. People gonna buy 2 hot dogs, 2 half smokes, and some ice, and they gonna be on their way.
Okay, module 9, game day operations. So before it's time for you to go to your event, you want to confirm your inventory. Make sure you have everything you need. You want to check the temperatures, your outside temperatures. What's it going to be for that day? You want to stage your supplies. You want to prepare change, POS. So if you get there and realize a lot of people want to do Cash App or Vimo or Zelle, and you don't have something for them, you're going to lose out on a lot of money. So you want to prepare that. Also, as we spoke earlier, make sure you have enough change on you for when they bring those big bills. You want to display your menu. You want to assign staff positions. So if you have 3 people with you, you want to make sure they know what they're supposed to do with their part during that concession stand. You want to review your portions. You want to confirm opening inventory counts. Confirm what you have in your inventory at all times. That's before the event. During the event, you want to monitor your product. You want to keep your work area clean. You want to restock before your supplies run out. So if you notice you're getting low on them small size cups, you want to make sure you have more cups to back that up before you run out of small cups. You want to watch your portion consistency. You want to record additional buckets open. So if you notice you had to open a bucket that you didn't think you would have to open, you want to make sure you write that down. You want to prepare for halftime and intermission rushes. So the sooner you hear the guy say, hey, we going into halftime, 2 minutes down, you want to make sure you're ready for that rush. You want to make sure you have all your supplies. You want to make sure your workers is in line with everything that need to be done so that they can accompany that halftime or intermission rush. After the event, you want to record your starting inventory, your ending inventory, how many cups you actually sold, your revenue, your expenses, your product waste. So if a bucket melted, you want to record that. Your best selling flavors and your slowest selling flavors. The information becomes the forecast for the next event. So you'll know, hey, if I do another football game, this didn't sell, so I'm not going to bring that. Or I might need to double up on my small size cups because I almost ran out of cups before intermission. These are all very important key factors to know about. You have your before event things you need to do, during your event things you need to do, and after the event things you need to do. Is there anything you want to add, Water, Iced Tea, or Kyle?
Nah, I'm good, Roz. Go ahead. That was good.
Okay. Module number 10, you want to know your numbers. So, you want to know your numbers before every concession stand. You should know the cost per bucket, how many servings you get per bucket, direct cost per serving, your selling price, your gross contribution per serving, your average transaction, your number of cups sold, your revenue per event, how much waste and remaining inventory. So how you do that, there's a formula for that. Your revenue is your direct product and serving costs will give you your gross contribution. Then you want to account separately for your labor, your event fees, your transportation, your overhead, your taxes, and other operating expenses to understand the actual profit. Sales tell you how busy you were. Profitability tells you how well you operated. Okay? So I'm going to see how well y'all was listening to me tonight. I'm going to give you a scenario, and I want y'all to participate and tell me what y'all think the answer is. We have 750 people. The estimated purchase rate is 20%. The selling price is $5. Your estimated direct cost per serving is $1.15. How many potential customers do you think we have? So remember, we have 750 people. The rate is 20%. How many customers do you think we have? And then I'll
150.
give you the answer. What you say, Tyshawn?
150.
Absolutely correct. How did you get that answer? Would you mind sharing with the class?
You said you just asked me like, you know what I'm saying, you just break it down like the 10%. Then you look at the people, you said 750. So you say like, man, okay, come 20% of that. Okay, all right. 20% is that, the 150.
Very good. Very good. Do everybody understand how he got that? You can put a thumbs up. Okay. So your projected revenue would be how much? Based off of the 150 customers, and you're selling your cups at $5 a cup. How much is your projected revenue? You can raise your
Well,
hand.
if you're doing, oh God, I'm
524.
gonna let them in. I don't want to answer. Go ahead.
No, I want them to answer. This is something because I
Yeah, I'm
want to
let
see if
them
they listen.
answer. Yeah, go
Somebody
ahead.
else answer.
So your projected revenue would be what? Based off of 150 customers at $5 a cup. How much would you make? Projected.
Anybody?
$750.
Very
Hey!
good.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
Okay.
I've been had
So
it.
based off of that, what is your projected direct cost? So you got 150 customers at $1.15 per cup. How much is your direct cost?
$862.50.
How much you said?
A direct cost? Oh no,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm gonna let you do that again.
Say it again, Ross.
If you have 150 customers and you're paying your for you to make that cup is $1.15 per cup, what is your direct cost? Your projected direct cost? No, that's wrong, Campbell. So 150 times $1.15 is $172.50. You're correct. So what is your projected gross contribution? So you're going to take the number of your projected revenue, which was $750, and then you're going to take the number of your projected direct costs. How much would your gross contribution be?
$577.50.
Very good. So that then after you get that, you got to think about your labor, your vendor event fees, your transportation, taxes, weights, other expenses that would need to be deducted before calling your number profit. Do y'all understand how that math is mathing now and what we learned about tonight?
And that's extremely important because one of the most asked questions is how much should I charge per cup? And I give people estimates, but at the end of the day, you have to do those numbers. How she did that math, you got to do that math because if you're selling $5 a cup and your vendor fee is $200 and you potentially could make $570 and you still got to pay people to work, it might not even make sense. Either you got to go up on your price or that event just might not make sense if you got to pay that much money. So asking how much should I charge is actually a question that you got to ask yourself because you got to do the math of what you can potentially make. I won't know that without knowing your event.
Kyle, you have something you want to add to that?
Hey, I would say every time that you vending and that you got to pay a vending fee, you always upcharge your product. Just think, you got at some events. I'm gonna use food for example. At some events, people would sell hot dogs $7-8 for a hot dog, knowing that hot dogs don't cost that price. Chicken strips with fries could be $12 when you know you could sell that for $7 for real. So your small, like for me, I discontinued my $2 cup. Why? Because when I go to, I've been doing big events. I'm not selling those $2 cups.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
So you wanna keep your cup price a little higher than your norm when you do concessions and when you're paying to sell. Like for me, I'm paying $100 to these football games. I want to do $5 push pops and $7 cups, opposed to my normal $6 cups that I would do, just because I'm paying. You get what I'm saying? And just going up $1, it changed my trajectory. For say 100 cups is $6, is $600. 100 cups is $7 is $700. So with that, I could pay my employees with some of that money that we made just by adding an extra dollar to your product. What happens when you add $3 to your product? So I did a homecoming event one year and I sold wholesale to one team. They sold my $6 cups for $10, y'all. And they came off like fat rats. It's concessions. People gonna pay the price. They gonna pay the ticket. Why? Because they sitting. They not leaving. They gonna pay it first quarter, second quarter. They gonna pay it at halftime, and they gonna pay it the last full. So definitely raise your price when you're doing concessions.
Thank you, Kyle. So before we open up the questions and answer period, I just want to leave y'all with a message from the Water Ice team. A profitable concession stand isn't built by guessing. You need the right product, the right portion, the right size, the right setup, and a team that understands how to execute. When those pieces work together, a concession stand can become more than a place to sell refreshments. It can become a consistent fundraising, and revenue generating asset for your school, your organization, your team, your church, or businesses. We don't want to just supply you the product. We want to teach you how to profit from it. And with that being said, we're going to open up for questions and answers.
Before we get into questions, I do want to say something.
Okay.
Understand, if you doing this water ice business and you doing concessions, like Kyle said earlier, I've been in this for almost 6 years now, so I can't even count how many football games and other sporting events we did. And when I tell you every last one of them, we're literally the last people leaving. It's literally cops shutting us down, basically making us turn our generator off because people are lined up way after the game is over. This product at sporting events is something different, man. And if y'all gonna do this, definitely make sure that you are prepared. Make sure if you're doing coolers, make sure you bring enough ice so you don't lose your cups. Just preparation. The main thing that I got from this is definitely being prepared. And even if you're taking card payments, make sure you got your card reader with you. Make sure you got everything. Like I said, those bins is lifesavers, man. Have those bins packed the day before your game, so you ain't got to be running around looking for cups or your card reader or whatever whatever you using to make your payment and do whatever you got to do for the football game. Just be prepared, y'all. Like this class right here was probably one of my most fun classes because, like Kyle said, I love football season, man, and it's special, man. When you see this product at a football game and you was there for 3-4 hours and you see how much you can make in 3-4 hours, it's insane, man. It's definitely it's a game changer with this product. So go ahead. Any questions, y'all? Y'all can get to it. I'm gonna go back on mute.
Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns? Please raise your hand so I can hear everyone and answer them. Hi, Sean. Do you have any questions? Comments or concerns?
I'm enjoying the summer. I swear. I thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Mm, mm, mm.
So nobody has any questions about what I've discussed? Yeah. Okay. All right, Mr. Martinez, what's your question?
What do you guys recommend for a POS system as far as like taking the cards?
So we use Square. Square to me is simple. I love Square. Now I know people that do Clover. There's other POS systems, but the one I recommend is definitely Square. Now we do take Cash App payments, but a lot of people don't like Cash App for business because they say Cash App is like easy for somebody to like dispute a charge on you, something like that. So people don't really like, and the scams and everything. But I use Cash App, I use Square, Zelle. What else we use? Cash App, Square, Zelle. The good thing with Square is Apple Pay and Square is basically the same thing. And Venmo. Venmo's another one. Now Venmo isn't. A lot of people, with my experience, don't use Venmo, but it is some people that got Venmo as well.
Okay, Mr. Martinez.
Cash is king, though, at those sporting events. Cash is king.
Right. Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. Felicia.
Another one is Jim.
Never mind, go ahead. Speak up, Andrea. What you said?
I was saying another POS system is Jim. JIM. Because you could take the card and tap it on the back of your phone and it goes right to that account and it only takes 1.9%, unlike Square that takes 3.99. Just saying.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we'll have Miss Tops and then we'll have, what is that, Wichita? Miss Tops,
Yes.
you go first. Okay, what's your question, Miss Tops?
Can you go over the formula again? The 750 was what? And the 20%, like, can you go over that right quick?
So she was saying that if you got 750 potential people there,
Okay, potential people. Okay.
then out of those 750 people, potentially you're looking at around 150 customers.
Okay,
So
okay.
you look, all right, around 20%. So like people say all the time, oh, I'm doing an event that got 5,000 people there. Well, more than likely 5,000 people are not going to buy the water ice. If they do, then congratulations. Great news for you. But for the most part,
Yeah.
out of that 5,000, you're gonna see about 1,000 to 1,500 people. But like Kyle said, you might see that out of that 1,000, a good 50 of them might double and triple back.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
I got it.
yeah.
Okay. What's your da? If I'm
Hi.
pronouncing it correct. What's your
Yes, that yeah. It's not really a question, but like I just want to add something on top of Miss Andrea that she just said about gym because of I use both. I use Square at my stand, and then I use gym when I went out and do a pop-up. But one thing that like the downside of gym is yes, you get paid like immediately, that like you get paid a second that like the customer tap the card and everything. But the point is, if you want to transfer money out of the gym account, they charge you another like extra 1.99% plus something cents. So I just want to add on top of that, that like just if you decided to use gym, so just be aware of, if you would like cash, they charge you more to take cash out.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
that's
Thank
it.
you. Thank you for that.
Word.
Do we have any other questions, comments, or concerns? Okay. I would like to share with you, I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to share with you our upcoming delivery dates for September and October. This way, if you have an event, a football game, anything like that, you will be able to contact us so you can get your buckets. Please let me know when you have a pen and paper handy, and I will start letting you know the dates. If it's possible, Queen of Ice, can you put them in the chat as I speak them, if you can?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind too, we didn't promote it yet, but we are running a Labor Day special as well. If you need buckets, if you buy 6, you get 1 free for Labor Day. You buy 12, you get 2 buckets for free for Labor Day. It's called our Labor Day bucket sale. Y'all the first to hear about it. I'm gonna start promoting it probably tomorrow.
Yup.
All right. So here we are. September 5th will be Alabama and Meridian. September 6th will be Nashville and Memphis. September 19th will be Savannah and Jacksonville, Florida. Well, that's not possible
Mhm.
because we had September 24th, Ohio. That's not possible unless somebody else does the route. That's a possibility for Ohio for the 20th. So the reason why is because these deliveries will only be once a month. So I'm giving you the dates now so you could plan accordingly to receive your buckets. So the dates,
All right.
yes.
Go back to because I was trying to type it in the
Okay. So September 5th is Alabama Meridian, which is Mississippi, Alabama, and then Meridian, Mississippi. September 6th is Nashville and Memphis. So we have been getting requests for Florida. So we did add a date. September 19th, we will go to Savannah and Jacksonville, Florida. Those are the dates for September. That's not including Tri-State because I see you over there, Tyshawn. Okay, for October, we have October 3rd for Alabama.
You're missing the date, Rod. Because you stopped at the the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other dates?
She said Ohio, but I guess we might have to reschedule Ohio because y'all had that in Orlando. I mean, Ohio and Florida back to back, and that's
back to back.
impossible to do. So we'll We'll
So
discuss
Ohio
that.
will probably be the following week, but I
Huh?
know why I switched it because you yeah.
What are you talking about? We got to do no, because no, that was
Yeah, because it's gonna be what you said once a month for each spot. So that's
yeah. But what I'm saying is you missing Georgia. We're Lawrenceville and
well, you could do that for the 19th if you want, because we're actually going to Georgia if anybody need any buckets coming up this Saturday. So Lawrenceville and Macon is actually this Saturday, the 29th. If anybody need anything.
and then September. You said the 20th is messed up.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
had Ohio, so we will have to do that the following week. So I told to put a question mark. I will get back in touch with anybody that needs Ohio.
I think you switched it.
Yeah, if you need anybody that need it, we'll get back to you.
We'll
Just
get
make
back
sure
to
we
you
get
for
the
Ohio.
date.
Yeah.
I got
So
it right here. You switched it. September 20th, we're doing Ohio and Kentucky.
okay, so all right. So when
Yeah,
are
so the
you
19th I could do Lawrenceville, Savannah, and Jackson, and then on the 20th we could do Ohio, Kentucky. But then on the 18th, if we have anyone who wants to do Columbia, South Carolina, we can do that.
okay? Thank you for letting me know that.
And
And
again,
so
we will send everybody, we got your email, so we can send
Yeah,
y'all the
so we
dates
can
in your
send y'all
email.
the hold on, Tyshawn. I see you.
No. He telling somebody asked him where he was at. He wasn't
yeah,
talking to you.
yeah.
I got you. So because I'll do tri-state separate. So for the month of October, 10-3 is Alabama and Meridian. 10-4 is Nashville and Memphis. 10-17 is Georgia, which is Lawrenceville and Macon. And 10-18 is Ohio. Now, for my tri-state people, 9-4 is Baltimore and Delaware. 9-5 is Binghamton. 9-6 is Virginia. 9-12 is New York City and Massachusetts area. So that would be like Springfield. 9-13 is Binghamton. The 19th and the 20th, that weekend, we will be off for that weekend. So if you need anything for that tri-state area, I would suggest you get it between the 9th, the 12th, and the 13th. 9-26 is New York City and Mass. 9-27 is Delaware and Baltimore. 10-3 is Binghamton. 10-4 is VA. And then the next 2 weekends, we're open for tri-state. So if you need something, I'm going to put my number in the chat. Well, I'll speak it now. 267-831-7922. We are open those from the 10th and the 11th and the 17th and the 18th. Depending on if you have events and what you need, you could contact me directly.
And also for the water ice makers, make sure you get Rod's number. Oh yeah, Texas has buckets now. They got buckets now in Texas too. So Texas has. I'm gonna give you guys Elliot number. You can give him a call for Texas if you need buckets. You can actually call Roz too. You can actually just call Roz if you need buckets. She'll set everything up for you.
Yes, for Texas, you could give me a call for that.
Yeah. And for the water ice makers, we are selling the syrups. We actually, as of right now, we got a new syrup maker that we actually about to try out as well. And he has other exclusive flavors. And we're going to test his flavors out this week to see if we like them or not. And if we like them, we will be selling the actual gallons of the flavor as well, just in case you guys can't get certain flavors from off of restaurant store. So make sure you save the number if you need gallons of the flavor as well.
What flavor?
At the new flavors, we're not saying them yet because we don't know which ones we're gonna like. We not gonna like. So just hit Rise up, Tyshawn. We let you know which ones we do like that we run with.
Yeah.
You could tell them the flavors we got now, TJ, for the syrup.
Oh, as of now, no, we're gonna have the pineapple. We're gonna have the mango.
We have, as of now, we have mango, strawberry lemonade, cherry, blueberry, sour apple, pineapple, cotton candy, peach, fruit punch, and lemon. And special request for rocket pop and sour peach. And I'm saying that for Edward, Tyshawn, and a couple of other people that asked me about specialty flavors. Those are the two. It would be upon request.
Oh, the
And we also
specialties.
have
Oh,
the
I was gonna say I got
and the
those
citric
flavors
acid.
already. I think I got those.
No. We're referring to syrup. So this is for people that want to make the water ice and want to perfect it. So they be ready when the season open up. Those are the syrups that we have available.
And we also have the Stabilize and the citric
And the
acid.
citrus acid.
Oh, y'all selling syrup now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, y'all big one. Oh, okay. Yeah. We selling syrup.
Okay, so I'm looking in the chat. Miss Baker, can you elaborate more on your question, please? Or your statement?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you talked about the different zones that was recommended when you set up a concession stand. It would be nice to see an outline of that recommended setup. Everybody's not a visual. Some people are visual people. They need to see a little setup. That's all I was recommending for future classes.
Okay, did you present your email in the chat with your name and number? Because we could set that up and send it to you via email so you can see what that would look like.
Okay, I'll send it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments? Okay, so what did y'all ask? Can we get more Florida runs? Miss Grant, are you in here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We do have the management team in here. Just out of curiosity, how many buckets are you trying to get?
Last time it was about 7.
Okay. Did you put your email in this chat?
Not in the chat, but I bought from you guys before, but I put it in the chat.
I know who you are. Yeah, because then we can address that via email and we can talk further about that to see how we can try to help you with that.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Okay.
What else are y'all? Okay, they asking for a price list. Will we be able to provide them with a price list for this? Are you asking for a price list for the syrups, the citrus acids, and the Stabilize, Jamaica?
Get their emails, Ron, and we'll send it to them.
Yes, I'm asking everybody that wants a price list. Or
Right, I already got them. They doing it now, so I got it.
Okay, so we will contact you by email with what you asked for. Just making sure I got everybody's questions. Okay. New Mexico. Oh wow. It said New Mexico needed, man. I need to get mine in Big Spring, Texas. Did I read that right, Miss Campbell?
Yes, that's right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So yes, ma'am. I'm trying to get it a little bit closer to me because for what I'm understanding that the location that y'all got is in Dallas, man. That's like 8 hours away from me to be traveling with that ice. So I'm trying to get a little bit closer to where I can pick it up. Big Springs is about like 2 versus the 8 I had to take to go get it, then carry it all the way back to New Mexico. So that's the issue I'm trying to avoid, of that melt time, of trying to keep it frozen until I can get it to my freezers. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Water iced tea, do you want to elaborate on that for him?
Yeah, I'm just make sure you put your information inside the chat because we're working
Okay.
on several Texas routes now to get you guys that's a little farther than Dallas. Make sure you guys can get some water ice as well. What major city in
Yes.
Texas are you close to?
That'll be that Big Springs, man. Like I said, Dallas is like 8 hours away from me, man, and that's a nice little trip from me.
All
I
right,
mean,
what?
back and forth to New Mexico to Dallas. So I was
Okay,
trying to
well,
see. Go ahead, bro.
make sure you give me your information, and like I said, we working on that as well. And
Okay.
you might even want to talk to Roz about being a distributor because in your area there's literally
Yes.
no one with water ice.
Yes,
So
and that's something I want to look into with you guys
yeah,
too, being a distributor too, man. Because I think it's gonna be a big goal, man, down here in New Mexico. Because we're in the desert, man. So
yeah.
it's going. And
No,
you know,
listen. The more you talk, the more change I'm hearing. So definitely make sure you get with Roz, man.
yes, sir. And if Rosky, you can send me an email or anything like that, where I can get a hold of you, because I'm definitely in touch with you guys on Instagram, Water Ice Tea. That's me been back and forth with you and stuff like that, man. But I definitely need to get it going out here, man, for sure.
Yeah, and the
'Cause I
good
know
thing about where you at, man, you ain't got to worry about shutting down. You got to be open all year. You in that desert, so yeah,
yes, sir.
definitely
And,
tap in.
and man, I'm trying to think. I'm going, man, full steam with it, man, because we got these caveman. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about like little caveman hats. You know what I'm saying? Your digs out here putting it in the caveman hats for the baseball games. So I'm thinking on it, man, as I'm listening to y'all at the same time, man, and thinking at the same time on how I can incorporate it in my business, man. But my question to y'all, man, why I got you on the line, man, I'm having a trouble with the tents because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm trying to get my tent from Alibaba, man. At Alibaba, they talking about 300 or 400 for the tents, man. How can you help me with the tent?
So are you trying to get a design tent like with your logo and everything on it?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
I'm gonna be honest, Alibaba might be like the cheapest route to go. The only issue with Alibaba is the time frame that they're gonna have your tent. But
Yeah.
then you
And
do
that
got
shipping,
other, huh?
and that shipping, man, that shipping
The
ridiculous.
shipping. Yeah, the shipping.
Man.
Listen, we
Yes.
just ordered buckets. It took us about 3-4 months to get our buckets. So I know. Trust me, I know. Now, in other
Okay.
places like Etsy and stuff like that, they'll charge you a little more, but you'll be
Okay.
able to get your tent way faster.
Also,
Okay.
Amazon.
Amazon too.
If you go on Amazon and look at the tents too, you can talk to the store about the what you want on them and stuff like that, and they'll send it fast too.
Okay. Okay. I should have mentioned this too, man. The way I'm trying to do it is I'm trying to use my credit because I got like a little credit built up on through Afterpay, and so I'm really trying to do it through Afterpay. If y'all know anything about Afterpay, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, use the Afterpay to get the tent, you know what I'm saying, do it that way and just pay it down, you know what I'm saying, as I get it, you know what I'm saying, get it going.
Yeah, Amazon use Afterpay because that's what I do.
Okay, Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, bad. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's
I would like to add, I just
No
got me
problem,
a
brother.
custom tent off of on Facebook is Zulu printed and marketing. It was $9.99. I actually got a tent. I got a setup for outside, and then I purchased a different setup for inside when I do inside events, and the total came out to $1,500. That's with tax and with shipping, and it's a custom design. But y'all can check them out on Facebook. They are. I'm in Texas, so they are Texas based, but they ship everywhere. It's Zulu, ZULU, printing
okay.
and marketing.
Printing and marketing. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank
And
you,
then
Miss
if you
Campbell.
tell me if you tell me what kind of material it is, I probably could get you some stickers and stuff to put on there if it gets too expensive. Just let me know, what the fabric or the tent what it's made out of. Because I
Okay.
could print out DTF stickers, and that DTF usually could stick on everything polyester other than the real fabric. So if you let me know what it's made of, or email Roz or give it to her, then we could give you the information.
Okay, it's most likely to be polyester.
Okay, I'll
Yes,
find
ma'am.
out.
I did
Okay.
put your email in the chat and my
Thank you.
phone number, so you
And
can
I'm
tell me or give me a text.
And I'm gonna throw mine in there too for you guys too, just in case, you know what I'm saying, you want to send me anything that can help me out too. I appreciate you ladies. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And for everybody that attended the class, I'm about to link our survey for the class. If you could please fill it out, we appreciate it. Once you fill it out, we will give you a coupon. It probably be coupons probably for buckets or ebook if you fill out the survey.
Okay.
I'm sorry I came on a little late, but I'll still fill out the survey. I'm in California, so I was thrown off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do shipments to California, but what part of California are you in?
Bay Area, San Francisco.
Oh, I'm coming here in 2 weeks. But we do have a vendor that's in Nantucket though.
Oh, I think that's still farther from us. Well, bring us up in 2 weeks. I'm just like
I wish I could travel with it.
So for anyone that came in late, we are recording the class. If you put your email in the chat, we will make sure you get a copy of the class. Repeat the dates for Tri-State. Okay, hold on, Jonathan. Okay, Tri-State is for you, you're Binghamton, correct? So Binghamton would be the 5th and the 13th of September and the 3rd of October. Do we have any more questions, comments, or concerns? Any questions about what I spoke about tonight, or what Iced Tea spoke about? Yes, Quay. What's your question?
Hey, how y'all doing? So I just came in and I do have a question about I follow somebody on TikTok. He makes the water ice like very smooth. So my question is, did you guys go over what machine you guys use and what stitch your axis and etc. as far as like the instruction or what product y'all use to make the specific water ice?
This wasn't the class for that, but if you please put your email in the chat, I will make sure you get a recording of our last class where we spoke on the machine and everything like that. This class was on concessions and, how you scale up in that and what is entailed in having a concession stand and what you need to have it, etc.
Yeah, the next water ice class is actually September 6th. So if you want to join that class, definitely make sure you give us your email so we can send you the link so you can get signed up for it. And that class literally tells you everything you just asked. It runs down everything.
All right. So just the email or the email and names?
Yeah, you can send your email and phone number and name as well if you can. And we'll get back to you and get you signed up.
All right, gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Butterbean is clean. You're asking if the delivery dates are the same for the syrup as the buckets. What a iced tea? Would you like to answer that?
So the syrups will be actually mailed out. The difference between the syrups and the buckets is the buckets have to be brought out through a reefer because they're frozen. But with the syrups, we actually could just mail it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Have we answered all questions, comments, or concerns? Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, again, you guys have joined a really good class. This concessions class, it'll save you especially if this is your first time doing those events. I hope you guys really took your notes and jotted everything down. And if you need a copy of this class, make sure you put your email in the chat so we can get you the copy so you can go over it and use this as your book, your playbook for your concession stand.
Yes, Campbell, you have another question?
Yeah, real quick. I know you were saying something about running like 900 cups to an event while you're not being there, man. Can you walk us through that? How you would do something like that, man, without you being there?
Pre-cup.
Is Kyle still here? That's who was talking about
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm here. What was the question, sir?
Cal, hey,
Yeah.
you were saying something about running 900 cups to an event without being there, man. How would you set up something like that, and you walk us through how you would do that, man?
I would get in contact with somebody who over the events, over the sporting event. So you want to talk to somebody that's over athletics, somebody that's over activities in the school,
Okay.
and see if they can buy the cups, wholesale numbers, and they can sell the cups out their concessions. You get what I'm saying? So,
Got you.
and you dropping 300 cups here, 300 cups there, 300 cups there. That's 900 cups. You get what I'm saying? You
Yeah, it
drop
makes sense.
2 coolers off. That's 6 coolers.
Got you. And that's them foam coolers that you're using, right?
Nah, no sir, no
Nah.
sir. We talking igloos. We talking big igloos.
Okay.
We packing 300 cups with ice. We packing
Got you.
to last with time, and so when you sell them last cups, they just as cold as them first cups.
And I know you were saying something about. So are you renting those coolers out and you just collecting them? You know what I'm saying, after the event
Yep.
done? What?
$25 extra to rent the cooler. I fill it up with ice for you.
Okay, my man, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you for clearing that up.
Nah, for sure.
For sure. That's hard.
Yeah, you tell them. Yes, ma'am.
With that, but you want upsell, you give them a wholesale price. You want to sell them the regular as you doing the concession. You'll lower the price, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you my ratio. I'm gonna give you my numbers. For 100 cups, I sell you 100 cups for $500. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm taking off $100 because my normal 9-ounce cup's $6. So 100 cups is $600, but I'm gonna give it to you for $5. You buy
Got it.
you buy 200 cups, that's $1,000. You buy 300 cups, that's $1,500 for it. But you could sell those cups for a lot more. You could sell those cups for $9. You could do $9 an ounce for a 9-ounce cup.
And you hitting those with 7-ounce cups?
Nah, 9-ounce cups.
9.
My regular is a 9-ounce cup. My large 12-ounce cup for $10. But that $10 cup could be $12. They're gonna buy it. They're gonna give you 15.
No, for sure. Yeah, they will, bro. Okay.
Yeah, and keep in mind, we did roughly go over it, but keep in mind when you got those events, just making sure you got enough buckets to do those events. So if you
Yeah.
think you're gonna be able to serve 500 people, make sure you got enough buckets for 500 people.
Let me see who I got it. Roz.
Okay.
Yes, Tyshawn.
Okay, nothing. Never mind.
Okay. He's starting tonight. It will be next week. If you need anything, please tell me you have enough up until then, or give me a call to see if we can rush you a delivery.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay, so in the chat, they just put the link for you to do the survey. And this is so you can attain your coupon for participation. So if you do the survey, you get a coupon to use for later on. So she did just put it, Queen of Ice just put it in the chat, copy and paste it so you can answer the survey. Do we have any last minute questions, comments, or concerns? Is everybody clear? Okay. Everybody clear on what we discussed tonight? Ryan, yes. What's your question? You got to come off mute.
He wants September.
Okay,
date.
can you hear me?
He said he
Yes.
wanted September date.
Okay.
That's one of the questions.
Yeah, my phone dropped. My signal dropped.
Okay. So what you need?
I was asking about the September dates. I heard you say is the 5th for Alabama?
Yes. Alabama Meridian's the 5th. Nashville and Memphis is the 6th.
Nashville, Memphis, 6th. Okay.
Do you need all of them for the date for September?
No, just those two.
Just those two.
That's fine. Yeah.
Do you have the dates for those as well for October?
No, I didn't get October.
Okay, October, Alabama Meridian is the 3rd, and Nashville, Memphis is the 4th.
Okay.
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 All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Well, just one last question for Texas. So Dallas is always stocked up, or how often do y'all come to Dallas?
So Dallas gets shipments. We are stacked up right now. You have my number, Miss Felicia?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a call or a text. You could text me tonight. I could talk to you.
Yeah, for the most part, Dallas definitely stays with buckets. For the most part. Yeah,
And
they
then
might not have certain flavors certain times, but we try to keep the shipments coming on a bi-weekly basis.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right. What Iced Tea or Kyle, y'all want to take us out of here if we're done for tonight? Was everybody able to copy and paste the link for the survey? Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Send it to me.
It's in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Remember, you get something for your participation for the survey.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Either Kyle or Water Iced Tea, one of y'all could take us out from the class. You can decide.
Hey, thank you guys for being here. Thank y'all for investing in yourself. And let's scooping. Let's get our plan together. Let's master concessions.
Yeah, same thing. Congratulations for y'all tapping in, man. This was a free class, and honestly, this class gave a lot of game. I love this class. I love this class right there. So y'all definitely got some gems, man. And yeah, get the scooping, like Kyle say.
And if you have you need any information about the dates or I spoke too fast, just make sure you send us the email and we will send you the dates via email. I want to thank y'all all for coming out tonight and have a blessed.
So we can talk about anything?
What happened, Tyshawn?
Or we could talk now regularly.
Class is over. You have my number, Tyshawn. You can give me a call.
Yo, Coyote. Yo, I finally, I finally was with the other person at one event finally this past Sunday. Oh my God. You know, he will say, yeah, the Philadelphia, this is the
Are you referring to your thing? Because I seen what you did. Congratulations on that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. So in case y'all are wondering who Tyshawn is, Tyshawn has been a loyal customer since he came in, and he can, drop some gems on selling buckets and selling cups and everything like that. He has done very well, and I'm very proud of him.
Thank you. But that Philadelphia was out there. Ooh wee. Yo, so let me tell you. So I went down there. I walked down there, and I got me a cup. And it started foaming up. And I was like,
The Philadelphia water ice?
Yes, honey, yes. It was foaming up in the cup. I mean, I think you need to take that back there and go get your money. I said, yo, I don't know. And then it was crazy. He had the water ice in bins in ice. And I'm like, that's not going to, even though like this is water ice that we have. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But yours did, I don't know. It wasn't, right. Then it foamed up. They say it melted so fast, like it was ice cream, and it was all foamy in the cup. And I said, it don't supposed to be like that. And then you could taste the artificial. You could taste it. It's not, it wasn't. I ain't gonna say I got a little. Not I wasn't being funny. I was being truthful. I did get a little. I ain't feel too good. I ain't feel too good. That's the truth. That's not no. And they all came back down to the
To
premium,
you?
to where the premium at. No,
Now
if it don't
y'all,
come, if it
y'all
don't
are
look like
hearing
this,
testimony right here.
if it don't come like this, is it melted? No. Is it still together? Yes. It's not falling apart, not breaking down, not foaming up. It's the structure, thick, nice, creamy, soft. This is how you're supposed to get your water ice. Your water ice is supposed to be like this, not like that. I mean, if he water ice, he had a video. I remember he had that video, and he had all three cups,
Mm-hmm.
and he had the difference between. I think he had he had
The
shaved ice,
readers, the readers,
and the
yeah.
Readers,
real,
readers.
and the
Mm-hmm.
other cup it was all foamy looking. I'm like, that's what that stuff was doing. And I was like, and everybody like, is this the? Nah, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So this product right here is one of the top products of. I don't know. And if we like I'm for me, my spirit's coming in. It's been truly outstanding for me. It's like, you know what I'm saying, bringing a product, something like that. The same texture like ice cream is crazy, and you giving everybody, and then like they say, it's they see the colors. Once they see the colors, you be seeing it like you ain't getting that so many colors. The only thing you be like sherbet, but that many different colors and that type of texture, that style, you're not seeing it. And then the whole thing is once they taste it,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the newest legal drug. It's so good. They can't. You're going to be addicted. You're going to come, like you say, they're going to come back. I had people come back 2, 3 times. I had people just pulling up, coming to an event just to get water ice and leaving, throwing their four ways on, hopping up their cars, coming to get it and pulling off. Like they're going to come. And then went so, you know what I'm saying, my period of time and so viral and it's new and it's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tired of ice cream. Then everybody lactose, like we can't, you know what I'm saying? They tired of it. You need something new. And then once I see how now it's taking off and extremely, and I'm seeing, and you see so many other people doing it, but oh my God. Oh yeah, I can talk. I'll talk about that later. But don't be seeing my talk about it later. But it's the new thing right now, and this product right here, it sells itself, y'all. Like this product sells itself. It's not hard. If you just tell people walk past or try, the money gonna jump out their pocket. They gonna want that same taste again. It's refreshing, it's good, and it's a you can't beat. You're gonna be they're gonna be looking for you, and you really try. It sells itself. Like this right here, I don't care. Every bucket is nice. Like you can't complain. You can't. I don't, you know what I'm saying? We need to get, I don't know, water tea. I think we need to work on I don't know that something real black for the people for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know, with the colors, like, yeah, try to put something together, but like taste, like make it like we gotta put something together that's black, but don't look how it tastes. You understand? I'm trying to say it. Like you like this is and it tastes so good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what like if you get something dark and black, yeah. But it's on its way. I know, you know what I'm saying? You and White, y'all gonna do it, make it happen. Is I'm talking too much right now?
Thank you, Tyshawn.
Oh, I'm so
No, I
sorry.
wanna I wanna make sure I get Ryan Steele question because he has his hands up. Do you have a last
Hold on.
minute question for us, Ryan?
You already answered it for me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tyshawn. That is testimony for y'all. Like I said, that's somebody that's been buying water ice from us on a regular basis. He will not steal you wrong. So Kyle spoke about it. We speak about it. I stand behind it. I did an event this weekend and they were literally fighting over the cups. They didn't want the cup I gave. They wanted the cup that I gave to somebody else. So it is very true about the water ice. And they live in Philadelphia and never had it. And they came back. I seen the same person like 3 times giving me a ticket. I said, wasn't you just here? You know, so yes, I can attest to that.
I just had the mayor Saturday saying it's the best thing he ever take. You know, like you said, I had the mayor in Buffalo tasting the water ice, and he 10 times he's congratulating. He said, "Great job." He's like, "I can taste the peaches in it." I said, "It's so good." He thinks it's peaches. The mirror was going crazy. I said, yeah. Welcome to the water ice. If you need a mirror, let me know. I got you.
So it definitely sells. It sells itself.
Yeah.
So on that note, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for coming to the class. Thank you for getting the knowledge that we had to give. And I wish y'all nothing but the best. And I will talk to everybody soon. When you're ready for your order, you know who to call. Have a blessed night, everyone.
For sure. You
Good night.
too. Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
You're
Y'all.
welcome.